AI agents are everywhere, automating tasks and making decisions at machine speed. But agents make mistakes. Just one rogue agent can do big damage before you even notice. Rubrik Agent Cloud is the only platform that helps you monitor agents, set guardrails, and rewind mistakes, so you can unleash agents, not risk. Accelerate your AI transformation at Rubrik.com. That's RUBRIK.com.
Mint is still $15 a month for premium wireless. And if you haven't made the switch yet, here are 15 reasons why you should. 1, it's $15 a month. 2, seriously, it's $15 a month. 3, no big contrast. 4, I use it. 5, my mom uses it. Are you playing me off? That's what's happening, right? Okay, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan. $15 per month equivalent required. New customer offer first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Now, you're probably wondering what I'm doing here on a lovely Thursday morning. Well, it's Vic here with your Thursday retrospective episode of Sober Awkward. You might be thinking, hang on, haven't I heard this before? And the answer is yes, you have. But like all good drinking stories and bad toilet humour, they both get better with age, or at least less embarrassing the more times we tell them. On Thursdays, we dust off our favourite episodes from the archives, something you might have missed, loved, or listened to at the start of your sober life. Think of it as a journey back in time, or a jolly leftover, a bit like lasagna that tastes even better on day 2. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this vintage slice of awkwardness. A retrospective episode reheated and served right to your ears.
So, yes, today's episode is obviously about red flags.
Yep, often I find myself wondering, Hamish, why I overlooked them for so bloody long. Was it because I was stupid? Hamish?
Possibly, yeah. It's highly likely.
It is highly likely. Because I was young, or because I thought the side effects of problem drinking had to be more severe before you changed? I don't know. I am a classic case of a red flag ignorer, a binge drinker that disregarded every red flag. No matter how much they flapped, whipping me across the face, I somehow managed to push past never having to address my over-drinking. I failed at school, at college, at uni. I blew a finger off. I got in dangerous situations with men. I put myself at risk. I was bloated, had anxiety. People worried about me. I was always the drunkest person in the room. But no matter what, I could not see those big red warning signs.
No matter how crazy or humiliating our pissed up capers were, us drinkers kid ourselves that our habit is okay. We tick off the downsides like they are just part and parcel of being sociable. We suffer the hangovers, cringe away the embarrassing behaviour, or block out the sloppy sex with a stranger, and never stop and question our conduct. Even though the red flags are flying high, we just carry on like party animals until the sun comes up.
Yep, we're prepared to put up with the downsides and keep drinking just because sobriety seems so far out of reach and possibly a bit boring.
Maybe if you'd reflected more in those early days, Vic, you could have saved all that time and money you spent on therapy.
Yep, therapy in the morning after pill, Hamish. Yep, I could be quids in right now if I'd addressed my noxious drinking patterns earlier. When I was younger, I could never understand why people left or went to bed. I was last woman standing. Nights out usually ended up with me alone because I didn't want the fun to end. I wanted more, always more. I used to mooch around Brighton's seafront looking for a house party when everyone else had gone to bed hours before. My problem was that I thought alcohol made me into a brilliant person, a world-class merrymaker. I thought being the quickest snake-biting black drinker in southeast England made me cool, Hamish. Bit embarrassing, isn't it? I thought I was revered from Swindon to Clacton. I thought my drinking stamina made me a party hero, where in fact I realise now it just made me a drunk. My opinion of myself was skewed when I was drinking. Basically, the red flags were there, but I was blind and could not see them.
Drinking is so ingrained that even though the warning signs are there, flashing at us like a broken neon light, we ignore them. Either too pissed to care or too far along to consider change. So today, we want to highlight the times we should have self-reflected.
Yeah.
Today's episode is for those of you that are struggling to notice the red flags. We want to pin them down like an aggressive bouncer and identify the signs.
Yep, and for those of you that are already treading the sober path, there will be some useful reminders of why you never want to go back there and how to spot the red flags when you think someone might need your help. To start, Hamish and I wrote down 4 points describing what we thought a problem drinker looked like before we got sober.
Okay, so what are your 4?
Well, I thought it was somebody with a big red nose propped up at a bar, like a men's club, with a tumbler of whiskey.
What happens to that nose? Have you done the research into those
Yes,
noses?
it is. It's the blood vessels, because me and Lucy researched that.
Yeah.
Alcohol in your system makes the blood vessels burst near your skin.
My clown
near the
teacher had
surface.
one of them. A lot of French people do, actually. And
Yes.
Sir Alex Ferguson, he's got a big red nose.
Yeah, clowns have big red noses, but they're stick-on ones.
Oh, yeah, now think about it. Everyone at that school did.
Everyone at clown school had big red noses. They weren't alcoholics, Hamish. They were clowns. Somebody passed out on a park bench.
Yep.
The classic image of what an alcoholic or somebody who has gone over the edge and lost everything, lost their house and is sleeping on a park bench. That is a classic one. Somebody who is hooked up to a kidney dialysis machine or with liver issues or looks yellow and is in hospital. These are like the old adverts from the 80s of like danger alcohol. And somebody with shaky hands with bottles of vodka hidden around the house.
Yep, they're all good for.
What did you think an alcoholic looked like?
Someone who drinks in the morning.
Yep.
That was the first one for me. Someone that gets drunk by themselves. Someone who's had their stomach pumped.
Yes.
Or someone who can never stop at 1.
So they're all the signs. They're all the signs that I thought you had to get to before you had an issue.
But why are we doing this?
Well, Hamish, I think this is the reason I didn't see the red flags, because I had none of these extreme outcomes from drinking. I thought, well, I'm certainly not there, so I'm okay. Big error. There are actually hundreds of signs that you drink too much way before any of the listed above. So today we're going to find out what they are so listeners can recognise them. When you look back, Hamish, are there any signs that your partying was detrimental to your health that you chose to ignore?
AI agents are everywhere, automating tasks and making decisions at machine speed. But agents make mistakes. Just one rogue agent can do big damage before you even notice. Rubrik Agent Cloud is the only platform that helps you monitor agents, set guardrails, and rewind mistakes, so you can unleash agents, not risk. Accelerate your AI transformation at Rubrik.com. That's RUBRIK.com.
A lot of supplement brands chase trends, but if you're serious about your health, we know research-backed science is what actually moves the needle. Momentous works with the best brains in human science to create every formula, and every batch is made of pure ingredients, tested for safety, and does not contain fillers. So you get the best long-term results possible. Creatine isn't just for muscle gains, it's essential daily fuel for your brain, body, and long-term performance. Momentous CreaPure Creatine is backed by leading performance experts like Dr. Andrew Huberman and Dr. Stacy Sims. Sourced exclusively in Germany, CreaPure sets the gold standard for creatine, delivering the purest form, creatine monohydrate, that's rigorously washed and never cut with fillers. With over 2,000 5-star reviews, over 112,000 customers have seen the results firsthand. With Momentous, the fundamentals are done right. Right now, Momentous is offering our listeners up to 35% off your first subscription order with promo code ACAST. Go to livemomentous.com and use promo code ACAST for up to 35% off your first subscription order. That's livemomentous.com, promo code ACAST.
Were there any red flags?
Okay, so yes, I was a thrower-upper. As
Yes.
I've mentioned.
Yeah.
I would sort of hide behind the fact that I was throwing up with the excuse that I was a lightweight or that I hadn't eaten enough or I'd mixed my drinks. I was always justifying the throw up rather than just like, I got too drunk.
And we're focusing on you as a non-problem drinker
Yes.
here. So this is someone who we consider to have never had a problem with alcohol, yet you still have red flags.
Exactly. So
Interesting.
those 8 red flags that we listed before are all that extreme end of the spectrum. And there's lots that we ignore on the sort of path to that extreme end
Yes,
of the section. So yeah, the throwing up was my first one. Also, there were times in my life where I got drunk every day. So specifically, they would be
Yep.
the gap year.
Yep.
So that was 6 months of traveling when I definitely had a drink every day, if not got drunk every day. And then the first year of uni went easily 6 times a week, I would say, because you're going out all the time.
Yeah.
So
drinking every day. I mean, even the terms, I'm drinking alcohol every day, no matter when it was, whether it was at uni or whether it was when you're a teenager or whatever, drinking every day is a red flag.
Because you don't phrase it like that in your head.
No.
You're not going, I'm drinking every day. You're going, I'm partying a lot,
Yeah.
or I'm having a lot of fun,
Yeah.
or I'm on a 6-month trip around the world. You're not saying, oh yeah, I'm drinking alcohol every day, because that sounds like you've got a problem and you don't want to address that.
It reminds me of expat communities. I remember when my parents lived in France, it's that feeling of being on holiday. It's like you've got a consistent excuse all the time to drink. In those expat communities, they're always socialising. Most people are retired, so therefore you go and have a drink with people. That's how you socialise. But actually, you're drinking every day.
Yeah, absolutely. I was writing this on the aeroplane on the way back from the holiday, and Liz nudged me and she goes, are you not going to add the Hayman Island experience here?
Oh, yes, right.
I thought, oh, shit. Okay,
Hayman Island.
Hayman Island, so I better add it. So the hotel was free drinks on the boat. It's a 1-hour boat trip. Liz was pregnant, so I was like, I am going to go for it. I'll have all of mine, all of yours. Like, you keep asking for top-ups and I'll drink them, and then little nibbles that you can eat all of mine.
Yeah.
So I went for it. And when we first got to the island, one of the things that we do when we stay at these fancy hotels for Liz's work is we have to get a tour of the hotel. So we get shown the suites and the gyms and the saunas.
Just a reminder that Liz books hotels for a living and she gets lots of good freebies.
So when she gets these tours, the idea is she can then sell them to her clients. She goes,
Yes.
oh, you'll love the suite at X hotel. She was like, on the tour, Haim, you were so annoying. Because I was drunk, I was asking a million questions. Like, Liz was almost mute. And I was just firing off questions. Oh, our friend of ours is going to get married here.
Overconfident.
She's like, you're a fucking nightmare. So that was, I guess, a red flag. Was I went for it, as a lot of people do, I suppose.
Yeah.
1 hour free drinks is a sprint. And particularly if you've got a friend who is sober or pregnant, then you're like, great, I'll get twice as many because you're not drinking. At uni, I slowly gave up on my passions in life. So we will talk about a lot in sobriety. One of the great things is that
These are huge red flags. I'm laughing because you're saying, I drank every day and I gave up on my passions.
They sound bad, don't they?
It sounds bad, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's very clear.
And one of the best things, I guess, we don't often consider this. One of the best things in your sobriety is that you rediscover old loves or you get into new hobbies. The flip side of that is that when you're drinking, you give up a lot of your hobbies and a lot of your passions, which is what happened to me at uni. I slowly stopped playing sport. I did the uni radio, I think, for the first year, maybe half of the second year. But basically, partying took over my other hobbies and passions.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a red flag. And then I guess I don't know if this is a red flag because part of me likes this part of my personality, was that I was the yes man. So, for example, this is a night that I have no regrets about, but is worth sharing. And I guess me being the first person this friend of mine called is maybe a red flag. It was a Sunday night in Sydney and it was late, and Limp Bizkit were doing a gig at the Hordern Pavilion.
Limp Bizkit, such a stupid name,
It's
isn't
a
it?
weird name.
It's such a weird name for a band.
But like, this was 2020.
Soggy custard cream.
Yeah. But it was 2018. So it was like years after they were big or we were into them. And Sunday night, somebody dropped out and he called me knowing that I would say yes.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, I know it's Sunday night. It was pissing rain. So we've got a spare ticket to Limp Bizkit. You're in. So I remember going to the house and obviously like drinking fast to catch up and then going to this Limp Bizkit night out. So I don't regret the night out. It was really funny to be at a Limp Bizkit party when you're almost 30, when we were listening to them when they were like 12, 13. But I guess I was the yes man to a lot of people. One way of looking at that is like, yeah, I'm fun. And I always say yes and I'm cool. The other side of that is like, we know that you're always going to come and get pissed with us and go out.
Yeah, so that is a red flag.
Yeah.
The reliable drinking buddy.
Yes.
Yes. I'm really fascinated by yours, actually, because I wasn't sure that you were going to be able to come up with any. Mm-hmm. And that's interesting that the lad, the binge drinker, the no game home has come up with some serious red flags there.
Yeah.
It's really fascinating. Mine was my arrest.
It's a good one. Yeah.
That's a good one, isn't it?
That is
Yeah.
a slap round you in the face kind of one, yeah.
Never thought twice about drinking again. Went out and got drunk
one
the next
arrest
day.
or numerous arrests?
Just one arrest. I just thought, well, this is a side effect of my partying. I never saw the red flag there. It was massive, that red flag. Never even thinking this means I should give up drinking or perhaps my behaviour is getting out of control.
You thought it was just a speed bump?
I just thought it was part of my story. I laughed about it. Terrible. I feel terrible about that.
Is bad.
It's awful. It's a really bad one. The fact that I drank fast, I just thought, haha, I'm the gulper. I drink fast because I'm cool. That is a red flag. Downing drinks.
Yep.
Just the way I drank is a red flag. Waking up not knowing who I was sleeping next to.
Sure.
There was many of those. And waking up with a pair of men's pants down the front of my knickers.
Yeah,
and
you
not knowing
told me
why
that
they were
one.
there.
Yeah.
That's like, well, what? Why? Why are all these weird things happening to me? Never considered. Injuries, bruises, broken bones. We've gone into those in one of our episodes before. Vomiting all the time.
Same as me, yeah.
Yeah, getting it too much alcohol in my body, too many toxins, smoking, drinking, everything. That is a red flag. Accepted it as part of my habit. Stealing money to party. Now, I did that as a lot as a teenager. I used to
Off
go
your
to
parents?
I used to rifle through my dad's suit pockets and find money to steal to buy
bad, isn't it?
beers and buy bottles of alcohol. Yeah, that is a red flag. Actually, if you really pin it down, I was stealing money to get drunk.
Imagine
Terrible.
that from a parent's point of view. Imagine if you found one of your kids stealing from you.
It's not far off in this house, quite.
Oh, it happens all the time.
We've had an email from school this week because Nellie's been stealing money to go and buy lollipops for her friends at school. And so I said to her, Nellie, what's going on here? She said, you don't give me enough food. I was like, what do you mean? Now, she has the poshest lunchbox you could ever imagine. It's like bento box mania with different dairy and protein in each compartment. It's like
Also, there's flaws in that argument, given that she's giving food to her friends.
well, she buys one icy pole for herself and then she buys one for her friends. And now
okay.
the teacher has put a stop to it because it's causing all sorts of issues in the hierarchy of the
she's the only
class.
child with an Amex.
Yeah, but she totally lied and said that she was stealing it because I wasn't feeding her enough.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, so the stealing for the alcohol is probably just a few years off.
Yeah, it's genetic.
I'm not looking forward to that. But hopefully my changes, Hamish, that I've made with my sobriety mean that she won't be stealing money for alcohol. But we'll see. I'll report back on that
I'm
one.
surprised you didn't say you're not giving me enough pocket money. That's
Yeah.
the route I would have gone.
Yeah.
You're not giving me enough cash.
It's true.
Just give me loads more
Because she
money.
spends it on things that she's not allowed
I don't
to.
have to steal it from you if you just give it to me.
Yeah. The fact that I wasn't able to socialise without alcohol, I never considered ever going out without drinking.
Yeah.
Huge red
one.
flag. I was generally unmotivated with work, with anything that I was doing when I was a drinker. I could never stay focused on anything. Huge red flag. I was overweight, always have been. I don't know whether that's just genetic or whether I was definitely more bloated. I'll show you some photos of me, Hamish, during my real heavy uni drinking days. I don't look well.
Really, a more puffed up face.
I look puffed up. I look drugged out. I've shaved my head. I shaved all my hair off. I didn't care how I looked anymore. I think that was a red flag when I cut all my hair off, that I was going off the rails. Everyone just thought I was trying to look trendy. But I think now looking back, it was at a stage where I just didn't care about myself anymore.
Yeah.
I didn't care about what men thought about me or how I looked, or I just wasn't interested. All I was interested in was going out and being the life and soul. I think that was a red flag. Drinking more than I planned to every time I went out, and my hangovers being so bad. I thought people just didn't get bad hangovers like I did. I thought I was someone that suffered from bad hangovers in particular. But of course it was because I was drinking more than anyone else. It's bizarre because those are huge things and I never ever stopped to question my behaviour.
Totally. I reckon most people have got going on in that. I reckon most drinkers have got in their life at the moment.
Yeah.
Not being able to go out without drink. That is...
Classics.
99% of people that I know
And me.
would be that. I don't think I ever went out sober for the fun of it.
Because you don't consider that you could, and well, why would you?
Yeah.
But of course, it's only when you're sober for a few years that you realise, of course, I could have done that for years. It would have been much better. If you're questioning your relationship with booze, you're struggling to moderate, or your hangovers are causing anxiety, it might be time to reach out for some support.
Yeah, just talk to a mate about how you're feeling, contact a local doctor, find an AA or sobriety group. Vic's got one.
Yeah, just head to www.cuppa.community.
Remember, if you're questioning yourself, it might be time to seek support.
Even though this journey can be awkward, it is definitely worth it. And if you've enjoyed the Sober Awkward podcast, don't forget to review it, rate it, and share it with your mates.
They have to share it with their mates?
Yeah, of course they do. I'm not doing this for nothing, Hamish. Bloody hell.
How do they share it?
I don't know, just write it on the...
AI agents are everywhere, automating tasks and making decisions at machine speed. But agents make mistakes. Just one rogue agent can do big damage before you even notice. Rubrik Agent Cloud is the only platform that helps you monitor agents, set guardrails, and rewind mistakes, so you can unleash agents, not risk. Accelerate your AI transformation at Rubrik.com. That's RUBRIK.com.
Hey, it's Paige from Giggly Squad. You know I love a good wardrobe staple, and Banana Republic has really perfected it. I've always loved them for being that go-to brand where you can find something polished and versatile for any occasion. Personally, I'm obsessed with their timeless button-ups and cozy sweaters, and let's talk their leather jackets, truly next level. These are the kind of pieces that are designed to stick with you for years. This season, they're taking inspiration from their heritage and giving it a modern twist. Think ultra soft cashmere sweaters, iconic leather jackets straight from the archives, and suede lined with shearling that feels just as good as it looks. It's effortless layering for fall, whether you're in the city or off on an adventure, the kind of wardrobe staples you'll keep reaching for now and for years to come. Explore the fall edit from Banana Republic at bananarepublic.com.
Ever wonder why so many people regain weight after stopping a GLP-1? Up to 40% of the weight lost can come from lean muscle. This weakens the body, slows metabolism, and makes it easier to put the pounds back on, creating a cycle of dependency. Prolon's 5-day fasting mimicking diet offers a drug-free way to maintain results and support long-term metabolic health. In just 5 days, it activates fasting pathways to burn fat, protect muscle, and rejuvenate cells, all while letting you enjoy real food. Get 15% off plus a $40 bonus gift when you subscribe at prolonlife.com/start. That's prolonlife.com/start.
So, as you probably know, my comedy memoir, 1,000 Wasted Sundays, is officially out. All my magnificent fuck-uppery in one awkward hit. If you'd like to get your hands on a copy, it's now available from all good bookstores.
We always say all good bookstores, don't we?
Yeah.
Are there bad
No,
bookstores?
it's probably ones with moody sellers.
Oh yeah, really
Yeah.
depressed librarian folk.
Yes,
Okay,
yeah,
good.
yeah. So there are probably some, but we're only storing it in the good ones.
It's only made it into the goodies.
You can also get it from all good online retailers. The print version and ebook are out now, and the audiobook will be available in March. I've been writing my memoir for 5 years. It will make you laugh, cry and cringe, and hopefully inspire a few people to reconsider their relationship with booze. If you love the podcast, then I think you'll love the book, even if I do say so myself. Hamish has read it. What did you think?
I feel like I know a little bit too much about you now, to be honest, Vic. Look, I really loved it. It was hilarious and surprisingly moving, but I feel like I've seen you naked in a literary sense.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's worrying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From an emotional point of view, seriously, it wobbled my teeny weeny wooden heart, Vic.
Okay.
My teeny little wooden heart.
Well, his teeny little, his wooden heart is broken. Anyway, so if you do manage to get your filthy mitts on a copy, please do me a favour and head to goodreads.com and give me a review. Doing that will help me get it out there to those that need a bit of sober support. So there you have it. My story, unwanted warts and all. Come and get awkward with me.
Not to be too demanding or anything, but seriously, go and buy it
Yeah,
now.
go and buy it. Go and buy it right now.
Yeah, don't just tell your friends, buy it, and then buy your friends one or two.
Yeah, don't give them a copy. Buy it, yeah.
And you know what? Don't be careful where you store it. If you lose it, you can always buy another 5.
Buy another one.
Yeah.